Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna optimize Windows for MSI CLAW A1M, and before we start I wanted to thank you for all of your support and positive feedbacks on my videos. Okay, first we're gonna start with Windows settings. Now come to system, come to first we want to come to display, go to display. I have connected my MSI to a monitor, but when it is not connected you should only see one screen. So come down, this should be to 1080p, go to advanced display and select your refresh rate to 120 Hz. Now come to display again, go to graphics. Okay, this should be on, and then you must select your games with this option like this. Games, Dying like the Beast. I think I get somewhere wrong. Let me do this one. And select your game. And then when you selected your game, you should do this. Yes. You can leave this option on or off. I usually keep it on. Now get out of this section. Now come to storage and enable storage sense. Put it on every week or every day. Okay, and put this option on never. 30 days are good, is good for this option. Now, okay, we do not change this option right here, then come back to system. Now come to for developers, enable this option and task. When some app does not work right and you cannot close it the right way like this, you can just right click on the app and select end task. Okay, now go to system once more and optional features. From this section you can add some of the things that you would find uh, you find useful. Okay, then come to more Windows features, and this is the option that I have enabled. Net framework 3.5, net framework 4.8. Now come down and disable this option. Okay, this option should be turned off, and even in MSI site this option has been mentioned to be turned off. Okay, so this option should be off. Okay, then go to the apps on installed apps, search here MSI. Okay, in MSI Center and MSI Quick Settings, we must click Advanced option here. In background app permission, you can select this to be always, because You're always using the game bar widget and this MSI quick settings. So this option, if you select this option on always, then it will act faster, it will perform faster, and it won't get that much buggy. But yeah, this power optimized option is not that bad, but you can select it on always if you want your game bar perform faster. And you must do this exactly thing on MSI quick settings. Yes, okay. Now for the game bar, come to default apps and here select game bar. I hope it's, oh no, this one, game bar. Okay. Uh-huh. On this game bar, select game bar. Okay, let me try this again. Okay. Okay, so for game bar, you should come to installed apps and then go all the way down and select system components, and then game bar is here. You can set the background permissions to always. Okay, now go to gaming. Now, game mode acts different game to game, so I recommend test game mode on different games. You know, on some games it will make game perfect, it will make games perform better, and in some not. So I recommend you to test per game. Now, on come to captures and turn off this option. This option should be off. And the game bar itself, this option should be on. I have not used this full screen experience because I don't usually work with Xbox app, but you can test it if you want. Now come here to privacy and security, Windows security, and go to device security, this chorus isolation. Okay, the memory integrity should be off. Yep. And in my you can see that it is off. I don't know why the memory integrity option is not shown in here, but I remember that I turned that off, and as you can see, it's saying that the memory integrity is off. Okay, now we do not have to do anything else in here. Close this, and always update your Windows. And this is a bug, it's trying to use the previous Intel driver. And yeah, I should update this too. Okay, and here is your optional drivers. Okay, hope this was the Windows settings optimization. Now close this, come here and search performance. Select this option. Now, um, you can select adjust for best performance or just enable on some of these options that you would like. The best is to just select this adjust for best performance. Then all of these options would turn off. and then come to advanced. This should be on programs, and then in virtual memory come change, and then select each drive, and then select system manage size. Okay, and then select OK, apply, and then restart your computer. Then OK. Okay, now we must optimize the Intel app. Type Intel and select this one. Okay. Now, I have not updated to the last version because the last driver just broke my device. I mean, the CPU would not work good, and I had to use DDU and use the previous drivers. So, this is the Intel graphics app. Now, come to graphics. Do not use this option for when we are gaming on battery. We can do lots of different things and not this option. And I will explain that later in a different video. Okay, I usually left in this option to application choice, but you can enable VSync with this option. And this is the FPS limiter. If if you can set the FPS limiter in the game, then don't use this option. But if you can, then you can use this, and it's like this here. And for this low latency mode, I always keep it on. There is this on plus boost, but it will sometimes make games run more stuttery. So I always use this on option, but you can test this option too. So for now, just select on, come to display, and now you can change color and this option. It is completely up to you to what settings you want to change here. But come down, this should be default. And this is up to your monitor. And now, this option in the MSI CLAW display itself should be on. I have connected the MSI CLAW with HDMI to a monitor, so this option is not available right now. But on the MSI CLAW it's on display, this option can be enabled. Okay, and this we do not have anything to do with this option. Or do this. Okay, no. Close this and then open the MSI Center. Okay. In here, the first thing that you want to do is to select the scenario. Okay. I never use this AI engine. It really performs like balanced, and while I'm gaming, I always select this option. And when I'm not gaming, I use this balance or super battery. And there is this manual mode where you can set the TDP, the PL1 and PL2 to whatever wattage you want. Okay, let this be on extreme. On extreme, you can also set the fan curve. The advanced will be like this. You can change it like this and then select apply. But for now, I just select auto. Okay, then go back on controller mode. You can select controller mode on display or the MSI widget itself. Now we should go back. I think yes, yes. On gamepad mode, you should select this, and then on key mapping, you can set the M1 and M2 key to whatever key that you want, like this. I have set M1 to perform like A as right now. Okay, go back. You can set the dead zone, the left and right trigger, the intensity of vibration, and make sure to do this calibration for your controller. I really do not use this one because it really makes my aim bad. You can set to whatever you want this option. Okay, now go back and you can change desktop mode to do this calibration. Now go back. You can update your BIOS and drivers with live update too, but I really do not use this option. Just when I first install, just in the fresh Windows install, after updating everything manually through MSI website, then I will use this. But in normal, I don't. But normally I don't. Okay, go back, go to the settings. Now, here you can adjust AI engine. If I enable this, then you can set to light and performance. If this option is on, then the AI will control your lights too. And this is you can select which app will be for gaming, which app is for work, and which of for light gaming, so AI can decide better. But I prefer to select extreme performance. Okay, go to setting. From here you can set your lighting or change it. I have selected this one. You can choose noise cancellation here, and this is your screenshots. This is system info and the version of BIOS and everything else. Now, in this battery option, you can do battery calibration every 3 months, and I have selected this battery master to 80%. Um, when you want to go out, select it to 100%, but when you are in home and just playing with a charger, select it to 80 so the battery won't damage. Okay, in general setting, you can select this option to so MSI Center is start in the startup, just like the Xbox full screen, but it's a little different. Okay, now the MSI widget settings. Okay, open gamebar. Now in here, this is my option. Select settings. Now you can delete some of this option. For example, if I delete this option, then I can add, and this is the option that you can select. But the options that I have selected and I think that will come in handy are this one. This one control refresh rate, this take a screenshot, text record, This is the FPS overlay. It works like this: a small, medium, big, and you can change its position with this option. Yep. And it can be horizontally or vertically. This switch off the lighting. This will enable or disable the controller. This will clear cache or memory, Wi-Fi, gallery, control mode, and scenario. And then on setting, come here. This is the setting that I'm using right now. Okay. And yep, this was for gamebar and MSI quick settings. Okay. So, and we are going to use the throttle stop app to enable the high performance power plan. Open the throttle stop and then select this and then this. Select high performance. Okay. And now when you come here and select Android power, you can see that we have enabled the high performance power plan. Okay, you can also do this: select the balance mode, but then the power performance plan will be gone, and then come here, and then select the best performance. But in my experience, using this option, I mean this balance option will sometimes give us less performance. So just once again, use this and then this, then save and then just close it. Now we have high performance. Okay, then go to this option, power and battery. Okay, this is just for the best performance. Power mode is, is selected the high performance. And this is the screen sleep and other things. You can select it however you want. The energy saver is off. Okay, and you can change the sound settings too, but it's not really that important for performance. Okay, now for the most important part. Okay, now we should go to the registry edit. Go here, type registry. Okay, run the first app as administrator. Okay, now I will put this links or hollow text in the video, the description of the video. Okay, copy this, then paste it in here. Enter. Okay. Change this value to number of 2. Okay. Then normally this is 1, but but you should write 2. Okay, now 1 is this, and with this you can disable turbo boost or enable turbo boost. and select which models of it that you want. Okay, the one thing is this, and the second thing is this. Copy this, Control C, and then just copy it here. Okay, now this is the option that we will be using to change our CPU clock. Okay, select this option and write number 2. In the end, it has 100. Okay, go here and do the same thing to this value too. Yep, and go here and do the same thing to this too. Okay, now close this registry. Now go to the power options on the high performance, change its settings, advanced settings. Now you can see in the processor power management we have added these options, and this option we can enable or disable turbo boost. I will usually select this efficient aggressive. It is the best one. Okay, and then for this one, I cannot change. Okay, this one, and this one. So, um, this option is for the P chords, and if I'm not mistaken, this option is for E chords. You can check it with Afterburner. But since we have selected the E-core speeds in the BIOS, okay, we only need to change the P-core. Okay, if its number is 0, then it is fully unlocked and it can perform as high as it wants. But if we put number, then it will be limited, and it is in megahertz, not gigahertz. So for P cores, as example, we want to change the P core speed while we are plugged in to 3 gigahertz. Okay, we should come here, and this is a little tricky. We should type this number 3110. Okay, so whatever speed that you want, you should type that plus 110. I don't know why, but when you type 3000, then it will not perform to 3 gigahertz. It will perform to 2.9 gigahertz. So you should write 3110. Write this in all sections so there won't be any problem. Okay, and now when we do this in the game, the P chords will only perform up to 3 gigahertz. And I don't know why, but for some reasons in this device, these numbers would reset themselves like every every 20 um, every 20 minutes or every 30 minutes or every time that you change your power settings or every time you put it in charge or unplugged it, I don't know why, because in my laptop, when I entered these numbers, they would never change. So make sure to always check these numbers. You can always set the P core and E core speeds in the BIOS, but this way is a more flexible method. I myself set the E cores in BIOS and then only change the P core speed in Windows. Yep. And for other settings here, make sure the maximum and minimum processor state is to 100%. We do not have anything to do with these ones. And then to PCI Express, this option, turn all of this off. And for this hard disk, put these options to never. Okay. And then close this, and if we check again, it is like this. Okay. And then a little thing on the Chrome app, go to Chrome, select settings and performance, and select the memory server, memory saver to maximum. Okay, and should be on a standard preloading. Then close it. And always make sure that you put your time and date correctly. You can set time zone automatically or not, but set time to auto. And yep. And then go to task manager. Okay. Open up startup apps. And here you can disable whatever apps that you are not using. And also delete the apps that comes with the Windows that you are not using. Yep. Download the Microsoft PC Manager from Microsoft Store. Okay. Okay, now open it. Nope, nope. Okay. Here you can clear memory and clear temporary files. Select this. Yep. Okay, from here you can end apps task and check the computer. Do not do this and do not do this. Okay. And you can use this deep cleanup option too. Okay, yep. Okay, it is done. Now you can also do the Windows update here, taskbar repair, and you can also check the network. Yep, the apps deep uninstall. This is a useful option, and this is its toolbox. Okay, do not select this. I will normally never select this. remember to close it in here too. Okay. And the another thing that I wanted to say, that don't use the apps that will only take the process and the memory of your device. Like live wallpapers and other things. Okay, only install the things that you need to game. Okay, now the last thing, go to this PC, and then this is your drives. And the first thing, always look at that you do not um, um, fully um, put too much on the drivers. Okay, um, all this should be always blue. Okay, so now right click on here, properties, tools. Okay, you can always do this for every driver. Okay, and then to optimize your drives, do this, select drive, and then optimize it. Yep. And this is the micro SD that I have put in my device, and you can optimize this too, but it will take time. Then go here and select this to weekly or daily. Okay. Now this was it. Okay, and yep, don't really fill up your drivers, your drives. Yep. Now, okay, guys, and this was it. Uh, this was all of the things that I have done to my own Windows 2. I hope that you find this video useful. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. And thank you for all of your support, and have a great day or night. Bye.